partnering with Jesus doesn't make things less messy. It just means that he's there and he's with me. And that's actually what makes it beautiful. And as I look back on all the things that had happened, even like the mistakes in my life, there's just this blessed assurance, God saying, Cymone, doesn't matter what people think, whether you screwed up or not. All that matters is that you know that I was with you every step of the way. And that's what matters. Hey, beloved, welcome back to my channel, Cymone the Beloved. I actually just hopped out of the shower because I wanted to just meet you guys as I am, vulnerable. I think there's this misconception about life of Jesus. If you hear God right and you're like walking in alignment with him, then everything will be dandy and it's like a fairy tale Disney movie kind of thing. And it's not. The reality that no one talks about apparently is that life is messy, and the gospel isn't that it makes it less messy, because if you look at Jesus's life, it was pretty messy. It was pretty ugly. It had a lot of ups and downs. There were no lack of storms. As a matter of fact, all the storms that the disciples went through was actually Jesus was the one that was always telling them to go ahead. I'll meet you guys on the other side. But somehow when they're listening to Jesus's prompting, then it gets really messed up and they find themselves in the middle of a storm and they're wondering, what happened? Where did it go wrong? Like, are you really Jesus? And I guess what I'm sharing is I feel like, if you guys notice, I've actually taken a break from being online for a while because there were a few things that happened in my ministry earlier this year that made me really doubt about my capacity, whether I should really be here or not, whether I am contributing or am I just making a mess of everything. And because I actually was the one that held the belief that, like if I was doing this with Jesus, why did it end up so messy? And then it just made me take a step back and wanting to take a look on like, am I really partnering Jesus, or am I just like saying I am? And through this time, I realized partnering with Jesus doesn't make things less messy. It just means that he's there and he's with me. And that's actually what makes it beautiful. And as I look back on all the things that had happened, even like the mistakes in my life, there's just this blessed assurance, God saying, Cymone, doesn't matter what people think, whether you screwed up or not. All that matters is that you know that I was with you every step of the way. And that's what matters. And then I was just really, really shy to come back on again till I was like 100% ready. And then I was showering today. Thank God I shower, right? Every day. God and I have a lot of like good talks in the shower apparently. And he was just saying, no, Cymone, you're never going to be perfect enough to be online if you're waiting for perfection. It's never going to be the right timing. So why not just hop on now? Just hop on and be as you are and just show the world how messy it is to walk with Jesus. That walking with Jesus doesn't give you the do not need to go to jail card. It just means that he is with me and he is with you, beloved. Like no matter where you are right now, what you're going through, know that as long as you're willing, he is there. He will show you that he's there with you. And may he just bless you to know that messiness in your life doesn't mean that you screwed up in any way. Perhaps sometimes it's a lot of grace of him wanting to show more of himself to you, of how he can be someone that brings you through no matter what. Anyway, so like I said, I just hopped out of the shower. This is what I actually look like, right? Like no filter, no even background. I just want to come back and show you guys who I am and just authentically show you guys the ups and downs of what it means to journey with God and the good and the bad of this journey of exploring what it means to be his beloved. And I just want to invite you guys also to come along on this journey and have one of for yourself also. I guarantee you it's definitely worth it. It doesn't eliminate pain. I'm not gonna give you the promise that walking with God means that there will be no pain, but he makes it good. He makes all things work out for your good. And that's something that I can testify to, that even in the darkest moments where I was so afraid to move forward and I was asking God, if I move forward with you, does that mean that I won't get hurt? And he's like, no, child, you will get hurt for sure. You will get hurt, but you will know that I will be there. And that's all that matters. And seriously, yeah, that was all that really mattered in the end. When everyone else left and everything seemed to have fallen apart, he was there, and it was what got me through. So I pray that may you also find the same support and loving embrace as you embark on your own journey to discovering what it means to be his beloved. So anyways, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to be sharing more insights on what God is teaching me on my journey. And I really want to also hear from you guys. Please comment below on what he's been teaching you on your journey, because we do not journey alone, but that it's together that makes the journey a lot more incredible and a lot more fun. Anyways, so adios and have a great night. Take care.